Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 23 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24. Today, all we're going to be doing, it's really not going to, it shouldn't honestly take me that long, honestly, is we're going to be finishing up on the June Tops Now program. So you guys may recall that the last time I streamed, I did this because I was fairly close um, to David Ortiz. Hence why I decided to do just a quick moment. I think it was the one hit to, yeah, it was the Corbin Carroll moment. So that is literally all I did just to get David Ortiz. And now I feel like it's time to finish up on that because, well, can't just leave it sitting at 2 stars forever. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Just a couple of quick things to go over at the beginning. First of all, you guys you guys may have noticed I've gotten a haircut. I shave off my my beard. It is, CJ. My hair just got to the point where, my philosophy is when my hair grows long enough that I could start moving my fingers through my hair and some of it is sticking out, that's when I know it's time to get a haircut. So that's exactly what happened. So I got a haircut. I did. Well, I didn't see it, but I was reading about it. They placed 39th, right? They said it was 39th. And they were saying that they were actually laying down some really good lap times, like even better than some of the other cars that were in it. So, oh, I don't care who won in the end. I mean, obviously I knew that the Garage 56 project just wasn't gonna they weren't going to win, but the fact that they even got there anyway, and the fact that someone like Jimmy Johnson was able to go out there and race and compete in it, you know, I wish we would do that a lot more because the more that the NASCAR community does that, the more they're gonna draw global interest. And if you're, if the car looks so odd with the others. Well, I think that was the point. Make it stand out. Make it look make it look original compared to all the other cars. Because if all the cars look the same, what's the point? I might as well be guessing what car I want to cheer on. So at least it differentiated itself, and it really stood out. Now, whether or not that's actually going to turn into the international community growing in terms of NASCAR interest, we'll see what happens. Because here's the thing: just because the international community grows an interest in it does not necessarily mean it translates well to like other racers coming over and wanting to be part of the sport. It's just, unfortunately, the driving styles are so much different overseas than they are in the U.S. And even in the U.S., like, you know, you Kyle Larson really is the best example of someone who's made that big, who's been able to basically run anything, and Kyle Busch even run anything that they want, and yet they could still win races. So, like, but still, it's different. You're talking about dirt racing, and then what is it? The modifieds, why am the late modifieds? Why am I blanking on them? But like it's so much different that it comes as no surprise that when international guys come to NASCAR and think that all they can do is just drive a car and they'll be able to compete. Well, not necessarily. So no one, there has not been anyone who's made that transition from international international racer to NASCAR competitor since, I would argue, since Mario Andretti. And it's unfortunate because I feel like if you can if you can make that transition easier, then you can get a lot more people interested in the sport, which is ultimately good for NASCAR because the reality is that the population or the fan population for NASCAR is not getting it's not getting any younger, and it's not growing. Like, unfortunately, people like me or you at a young age just we're very hard to come by. Yeah, like think of it, CJ. People, the high point of NASCAR was 2006, but that was because of the movie Talladega Nights. You know, people saw that movie and thought, "Oh my God, this is such a great movie." You know, I bet NASCAR is like this, and people went there because I actually read an article about this. And then they went there and they saw that it wasn't as competitive as they made it out to be in that movie, and they were all bored. And I don't blame them. You know, I don't blame them at all. So, yeah, NASCAR popularity just not as big. Not as big as it was back in 2006 when Talladega, and it's so sad that Talladega Nights is ultimately the thing that got NASCAR to its place in the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Junior, well, I don't think, I think the older population that grew up watching the battle between Dale Sr. and Jeff Gordon, like, they're all dying out. You're talking about 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I was born. You know, I'm a 90s baby. But it's like that population is dying off, or they're getting older. They're not going to be able to go out to the tracks as much. The senior fans never left. That's the thing. The senior fans never left. And right now, I think a bunch of them are just latching on to Chase Elliott. Because they're like, oh, well, there's Bill Elliott's son. So, you know what? Let's go latch on to Bill Elliott's son and hope he does well. And in some aspects, that's working because Chase is at least a NASCAR champion. But this year has been rough for him. It's been rough. So I don't know if I can see what you're saying by that comment, but at the same time, I don't think that's necessarily true because I think the senior fans still stuck around. It's just that senior fan or that senior fan base was not exactly the young guns or the young fans of NASCAR. No offense to the senior fans, but like a lot of them were the older blue collar you know, southern fans. You know, whereas Jeff Gordon, if you think about it in the 90s, he drew in everyone. He drew in women because he was so good looking. He drew in that younger crowd because when he did get to NASCAR and when he was competing, you know, he was only in his 20s. In fact, at his first championship. You know, that whole joke that Dale Sr. pulled on Jeff at the awards banquet saying, oh, well, they can't serve alcohol because he's too young, so they're going to have to serve milk. You know, it's like, you know, he drew in the young crowd, he drew in the women, he drew in the crowd that never even heard of NASCAR outside of the South. You know, he was from California and then he lived in Indiana. So you're talking about California, which is a hotbed for NASCAR drivers now. I mean, you talk about not just Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Kyle Larson, all those guys came from California, and then Indiana, where he went and competed at the for where he competed in some of the midget cars and sprint cars and everything. So you need someone. I hate to say it, but you need another rivalry like a Dale Sr. and a Jeff Gordon to really draw up interest. And unfortunately, I don't think NASCAR is ever going to get that again. They really aren't. Because that was like the heyday for NASCAR. That was okay, here's the guy that's been running NASCAR. By the time Jeff won his first race in '94, Jeff or Dale had already won his seventh championship. So there was the guy. There was the guy that everyone thought wasn't going to be beatable, and then in comes this young kid from California who doesn't fit the typical Southern or doesn't fit the typical NASCAR driver. He's young. He's good looking. He's drawing a lot of the interest. He's drawing a lot of the crowd. He's bringing them into NASCAR, and he's looking to unseat Dale. And unfortunately, like I said, I don't think we're ever going to get that again. You can put up. You could do Kyle versus Chase. But honestly, it would not have the same impact that Jeff and Dale had. Just two polarizing figures that were ultimately good for the sport. Now, see, if they had done a movie, it's a good thing they haven't done like a movie on the rivalry between Jeff and Dale. Yeah, exactly. Even their cars were total opposites. And my dad actually said this best. Fans tuned in because they wanted to see who would finish ahead of who. They didn't care who won the race. They only cared, did Jeff finish ahead of Dale or did Dale finish ahead of Jeff? That's all they cared about. And that was the beauty of the sport. Like, you had that kind of rivalry that was bigger than, I would argue, bigger than New York and Boston in baseball. Or, let me think. The NFL, I could think of like Green Bay and Chicago, or everyone makes a deal out of Oakland versus Kansas City. I would argue Jets versus Patriots, but realistically, that was more older brother and envious younger brother. So, rather than what Jeff and Dale was. Jeff and Dale were equal. They had two completely opposite fan bases, and yet they made it work. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I said older brother envious younger brother, because that's all they were. And I guess you could argue Packers and Bears were kind of the same way, but in the 90s, I don't know what that rivalry was like. I don't know if that was, if Chicago was good in the 90s or if not, but you get my point. Like, the rivalry worked because Jeff and Dale were actually on the same level. And not only were they on the same level, they were at the top of the sport. Exactly. Everyone, I think when it comes to NASCAR, I can point to maybe 3 guys that I would name right off the top of my head. Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, and, I mean, this isn't about talent, but just the way that NASCAR is trying to push this guy because, you know, what he means to a certain fan base, Bubba Wallace. Yeah. I mean, but the unfortunate part is that there's really no one that I can point to who's like, I mean, I'd like to, you know, Kyle Larson seems close, or Kyle Larson seems close. It's just that whole racial slur in 2020 really set him back. Now, he's recovered nicely from it, don't get me wrong. He's recovered nicely, but at the same time, he's not at that superstar level. He's not. And I would also argue that Chase Elliott isn't even at that superstar level either. I mean, he's at the fan. I'd say he's at the level of Dale Earnhardt Jr., which is all the fans love him. He runs well, or he races really well, and you know, it's a recognizable name, but is he like superstar? No. I mean, not in the way that Jeff or Jimmy or Dale or Richard were. And unfortunately, I look at the Xfinity series, I look at the Truck series, and I say, there's no one in those ranks who could possibly... You're not a fan of short track racing? I'll be honest, I wish the mile and a half track racing was more like what it is at Atlanta. You know, for so many years, Atlanta was boring. For so many years, Atlanta, once you got out front, you really weren't going to let the lead go. Once you got out front, that was it. But at least with Atlanta now, with their configuration going to a speedway or a super speedway kind of track, like, that's what I enjoy because it's close racing. And I'll tell you what, CJ, I actually enjoyed the two-car tandem drafting that they had at super speedways back in the early 2010s. Like, that was fantastic. Just go look at 2011 Talladega Spring Race. And tell me how cool that was. Tell me that wasn't cool. I dare you. You're not going to be able to justify it because it was great racing all around. Everyone was out front. And all it took was just hooking up with teammates, and that's the way it should be.
Count 1-0.
And here's the other thing too. It's not like it wasn't like the big name teams like Hendrick Motorsports and Joe Gibbs Racing. Once they hooked up, they were gone. No, because you can point to Front Row Motorsports. Front Row Motorsports finished 1 and 2 at a Talladega race, and they were nowhere near the level. They are nowhere near the level that Hendrick Motorsports and Joe Gibbs Racing are at. Yet they won a race. How about Trevor Bayne in the 2011 Daytona 500 when he got that win for Wood Brothers Racing? Did anyone see that coming? No. But it was possible because they had the two-car tandem. To me, that was the best racing. And I hate that they got rid of it. By doing the restrictor plate and basically thinking that this pack racing was somehow good for the sport. Newsflash, NASCAR, it's not. What's the point of having pack racing if no one's going to be able to pass? That's the thing. None of these guys can pass. None. So what's the point of watching a race if I tune in at lap 1 and so-and-so's the leader, and then I go away for a little bit, and come back towards the end of the race, and so-and-so is still leading. So what did I miss? Nothing. Maybe pit stops. Okay, pit stops, but, the guy that I saw leading at the beginning of the race is still leading at the end of the race. Yeah. To me, it honestly feels like that the changes were made to benefit the top teams in NASCAR, not make the racing more competitive. Yeah, or a shoulder. Well, okay, but yeah, seems that NASCAR and Formula One just have a similar problem. They made this racing. They claim that all these changes were for better racing, but in reality, the top teams are benefiting the most from this. Now, I'm not saying go out and just make all the underfunded teams better. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying this aero package, this car package that they're promoting is garbage. It's garbage. It's not making anything better. Not the racing, not the drivers. It's boring. You know? I don't know, CJ. I wish I had an answer for this, because if I had an answer, I'd be working as an executive for NASCAR right now. But the reality is, I don't have an answer. Because what I may think is great racing may not be great racing to the next NASCAR fan. I mean, I just talked about the two-car tandem and how I thought that was great racing, because not only did it bring several close finishes at super speedways, but everyone was leading at one point. You just had to hook up with somebody, and you could go forward. But someone may not find that entertaining. Well, I will say, though, that one thing that Formula does better than NASCAR is they make the race itself, they understand that the race as a whole is just part of the weekend. But what they really do is they make the weekend a spectacle. They make you want to go every day because there are all types of events there, and you never know what you're going to do at the racetrack. You never know. You could party. You could freaking check out some of the cool cars. I think, what was it? What up, J-Tag? The Formula One race in Miami, Thank you. I appreciate that, J-Bag. Yeah, I had to get it. You know, my hair was getting too long. It was time. But if you remember that weekend where the Miami Grand Prix race, and then and at the same time, I think NASCAR was in Kansas. And while NASCAR did beat Formula One in the TV ratings, in terms of fan attendance, Formula One won that battle. And that was because they actually put on a spectacle. They made fans want to go to that racing event. So, and what that translates to is more people spending money at the track, which only enriches the tracks and increases the purse too. Because it's like, oh, here's all this great business. People are gonna come to eat the food. They're gonna come to. Oh wow! I really should have just done this moment before Corbin Carroll got supercharged. Nope. Whoops! Should have thought about that. Oh well. I'm here now, so I gotta deal with it. Nice. Yeah, I'm fairly close. I want to say I'm fairly like I'm at 135 right now. So the first pack unlock is 160. And obviously these moments certainly help with that. Doing all these moments. Alright, what do I gotta do? I gotta hit a home run? Alright, sounds good. Ooh, walk-off grand slam. Interesting.
Count 1-0.
The vision on Jake Berger is kind of low. It's almost Aaron Judge level.
He's out.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think I'll be lucky if I get to a second pick with Oh, hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Dad was just letting me know that I ordered pizza for dinner, even though that I had already eaten. I already ate dinner by, because it was like freaking 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the evening. I didn't want to do I didn't want to do a stream on, and be hangry, you know? So. Oh, by the way, guys, oh, yes, check it out. New controller and new control freaks. Well, technically they're not called control freaks. So, bought malware used for and sold, not worth 400K. Well, I had to get it because the old one that I had, and this just shows you how much of a problem it is. It's it had stick drift. Because even the cashier at GameStop, where I bought the new controller, was like, "Oh, did your controller have stick drift?" And I was like, "Yep." And she's like, "Oh, well, you can warranty this controller for a year or two, and that way you can replace it." I'm like, "No, I'll just replace it. I'll come in and buy another one if I need a new controller." So hopefully this will last me at least a year. If it does that, then I'm good. But you may have noticed that the PCI is not really moving, and neither was the pitch when I was um, when I was trying when I was pitching with in the moments or doing the pitching moments. So. Oh, what we got from the ESPN here? Gone. Here we go. Oh, that's so sad. A U.S. Olympic medalist, Tori Bowie, died from childbirth complications. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible. Alright. So, obviously, we have two relief pitchers. That is not going to, I mean, unless I do the conquest thing, that's really not going to get me a whole lot of XP. So, I'm going to hope that I was smart and I went with either Cabrera or Teon. Let's see. Please tell me I was smart. Please tell me I was smart. Aha! I was smart. When I really didn't remember, honestly, if I had gone with him or not. So, but seeing that actually makes it better. So, all right, that's good. Now let me just see who I need to add in terms of my. Yeah, I'm not worried about Grant. So Jake Berger. We have Blake Perkins in right field and Andrew Monasterio in short. Okay, I think I can do that. So here's how we're going to do this. Berger, Stereo, and then Perk. Well, yeah, the tops now thing is not meant to be slow. No, not Suzuki. Not Carpenter. No, not Lowe. Definitely not Cordero. It was Perkins. So where is Perkins? Did I pass him? What's his overall? Hold on. He's a 93. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I passed over him by mistake. 3Ks, we might. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, last year we got a similar milestone card from for Kershaw. Yeah, that looks good to me. And then we just need to throw in Jameson Teon. He's a 94 overall from what... There he is. Okay. Yep, that looks good to me, so let's do it. Wait, isn't Drury... Is Drury first baseman? Alright, well, anyway. So yeah, it is possible. It is possible that we could get you know, a Kershaw milestone card. We certainly need new content because what I can tell from the BR program so far, Minnie Minoso and Rob Dibble are not worth the BR grind so far. I want better cards. So at the very least, I hope they have something else planned. Because I'm not so far from what I've seen, not worth the grind. Exactly. The rank sucks. Only card worth grinding for is Carlos Correa. That's about it. And then for BR, like I said, you know, Rob Dibble. Okay, not really what I was hoping for. And Minnie Minoso, really? I know Minoso is not a home run hitter, so what's the point of me? I could get someone even better in right field who's more well-rounded than Minnie Minoso is. Safe. I don't know how, but he's safe. Don't know how. Ooh. Chili Davis, come on, man. Yeah, it's almost like they're saying, like, don't grind for these cards. We don't think you should have them anyway.
Batting it. The first baseman, number 23, Brandon Drury.
Yeah, but these events, these yeah, that I agree with you on.
Your attention, please. Now,
You know, that's why I try never to spend money. You know, unless it's a Mets card that I know I can't get. So, like the which Mets card was it that I bought? The Brett Beatty and the Francisco Alvarez. You know, I wasn't sure if I was. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's always been the appeal of Diamond Dynasty, is that you don't have to spend stubs, or you don't have to pay with a credit card in order to make your team better. That's always been the appeal of Diamond Dynasty. You know, it's not like simply just collect cards and have some fun.
0-1's the count.
It's so easy to do a no money spent in the in Diamond Dynasty. It's so easy. I've practically done it for the last ever since I started playing. Well, not ever since, but like I would say probably MLB The Show 18 is when I started doing the whole no money spent and did and still built a great team.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
So yeah, you can do that and still make a ton of stubs, although, 2 million, that's a lot, dude. I had 2 million, I think I had over, well, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. In last year's Diamond Dynasty, at one point, I had over 1 million stubs. Woo! Alright, Berger. Oh, did it just start raining? Shit. Oh, well. Yeah, the way that today was looking in terms of the cloud coverage and everything, and plus, you know how sometimes you can smell when it's about to rain? Yeah, I felt that. And I knew it was going to rain. I just wasn't sure when. At least it's doing it when I'm not outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh. Should change one of the tags. Oh. Tops.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Chili Davis.
And while I'm also doing this, while I'm grinding the Tops Now program, I'm also doing the Angels team affinity or team build to be able to work on the AL West team affinity, both 1 and 2.
Nope, that's foul. Ball.
Attaboy, La Stella. The man that, and the gold version of Joey Gallo for me online. If y'all remember when I was doing co-op and I was just smacking the ball out of the park with Tommy La Stella. Why I've been hoping that he would be in my lineups moving forward on in co-op games.
That's out.
And another thing too, guys. So this week the Mets do have a homestand. It's a 2-game homestand against the New York Yankees, and then a 3-game homestand against the St. Louis Cardinals. I can tell you right now, you do not have to worry about me going to the games against the Yankees. The monthly pass does not cover those tickets, so I will not be going to those games because I'm not going to waste my time. Honestly, both the Yankees and the Mets kind of suck right now, so no point. That being said, Friday, the Cardinals, yes, I will be going to that game, so do not expect a stream on Friday. Maybe I can make up for it by going to... See, Sunday is going to be tough because that's Father's Day, so
2-2 the count.
Sunday's going to be tough. Who's pitching, what do you mean, against the Yankees or against the Cardinals? I do not know that yet. If I had to take a guess, I would... Let's see, because Scherzer and Verlander are going to go against the Yankees. So it's not going to be them. Carrasco pitched on Sunday, so it's not going to be him. I want to say it could be Senga, but I don't know. It seems like that they're trying to give Senga an extra day of rest. So he might be Saturday to give himself a little more time. So that would leave Friday to be... Oh gosh. Here's the thing, CJ. If one part of the team is good, the other part is bad. Pitching could be on one day, but the batting won't be. And if the batting is on, then it's the pitching that suffers. There's no middle ground to actually get them to both be good. There's only middle ground for them to both suck. If they give up runs and don't hit. There's just like no middle ground. There's no middle ground for the team to be good. And I wouldn't necessarily say that they're bad in terms of batters. Like Jeff McNeil is decent. Nimmo has a 289 average. But McNeil, I feel like they've been moving him around and they can't really figure out, where do they want to bat him. Alonso just got hurt, so he's out for a month. So no Alonso. Vientos is struggling, And some fan actually pointed this out, and I'm kind of glad they did. Vientos is very overrated. It's because he's being paired with Francisco Alvarez and Brett Beatty that people actually forget. He has a low average. He has a low OPS. He's not really adding any value to this team batting-wise. So what the hell is he doing here?
0-2 is the count.
If he adds nothing, then why is he even up here? You might as well just throw Mauricio up here. At least it seems like Mauricio should be able to hit. Lindor can't do... Lindor is struggling a lot right now. And I really want to say that this is all just typical Lindor. Doesn't do well in the first half, but he usually turns it up in the second half. But even these kind of struggles are like very abnormal for Lindor. Very abnormal. And I'm not even sure he can record or recover from this. If he is comfortable, well, he better not get comfortable. He's got a 10-year deal, and if he sees this as guaranteed money, I'd be starting to just buy him out, or I don't know. I've always hated these long-term contracts, these 10-year deals.
What do you got?
Straight three, sit down. The only time I like them is if you get that 22 or 23-year-old, like that Juan Soto or Juan Soto player that actually deserves to have that kind of contract. Otherwise, the max that I would say for yeah, exactly. The max that I believe that it should be for players is 5 years. 5 years, I think, is plenty of time. It's it's you're talking about half a decade. But let's say you're a 26-year-old, you get that 5 year deal. You're 31-year-old now, so you just spend a good portion of your career with one team. Okay, and if you're still good, well then maybe they want to offer you another 5 year deal. Or maybe they want to give you like just 3 years because they know that once you get into your 30s, you're going to start trailing off. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Injuries are part of it. All of a sudden now the like team chemistry could suffer. Maybe the player doesn't want to be in with the team anymore. That's always possible. Yeah, exactly. You are absolutely right, CJ. All I can say is thank God that I got that home run. Yeah, I mean, look at DeGrom right now. I hate to say it, but DeGrom, he's so injury prone that the Mets were wise not to give him that 7 year deal that the Rangers gave him. And I mean, good on DeGrom for wanting to make that money. But at the end of the day, he should have known his body is breaking down. And that 7 year deal, or however long it was, you're already foregoing the rest of the 2023 season. They're estimating he's going to be out for the entire 2024 season, and the earliest he's coming back is middle of 2025. Yeah, exactly. He's going to get Tommy John surgery. You don't think that's going to have an impact? Of course it is. That's why I'm saying 5 years should be the max. No player in baseball should be getting more than 5 years, unless you're in your early to mid 20s. You could get more, but otherwise, once you hit 25 or 26, the max you earn right then and there, 5 years. Because 5 years you're putting into your 30s, and if you're still playing good baseball, then you could get another another 3 or 4 year deal. But if you're not, well, at least the team is not locked into you long term. Although I wouldn't say that Bellinger has been completely horrible for the Cubs. He did have his moments this season. Although he's probably looking at DH because I think the Cubs really want Pete Crow Armstrong to turn into. Yeah, exactly. You are absolutely right, CJ. I can't think of a decade-long contract that has actually worked out for anybody.
One ball, two strikes.
And the unfortunate part is, I'm sure Pete Alonso is going to want the same kind of. Did Trout get 10? I don't think so. I think he got like. I want to say he got 7 or 8. Let me see. Trout. Whoops. Trout signs extension. Extension contract. Let's see.
Ball one.
Oh. Wait, when was that? So Trout got a 12-year deal. He got a 12-year deal with the Angels. How effing dumb. I'm sorry to the Angels, but you are effing dumb. Whoever gave him that contract at 27 years at 27 years old, you're an idiot. But think about when that contract is finally over. He's going to be 39. 39. He might, I don't even know if he's worth it right now. Okay, but this goes back to the whole 5-year deal thing. You could do 5 years with Trout, so you're talking about less than half of that time. You can still give him the money because here's the thing, CJ. Scherzer and the Players Association have figured it out with the owners. When they negotiated the collective bargaining agreement in 20, before the whole lockout, or when they negotiated the collective bargaining agreement, the whole idea was, okay, let's play for a team that'll give us less years but more money. And I think that's what the players want anyway. They don't want to spend their entire spend their entire careers with one team if they feel like that one team is not going to build to win around them. So they get their money in a short amount of time, and you know what? That's it. Verlander's doing it. Scherzer's doing it. Oh.
Ball, that's out.
So that's what I think the players would be all in favor of a max 5-year contract. All they care about is just making sure that they get their money's worth. Or they get their money. I don't hate the idea. If teams like the Mets or the Dodgers want to overspend, fine, let them overspend. But at least they're overspending for a couple seasons. It's not like they're overspending for a decade. Strike 3, sit down. I actually have not been doing my strikeout call this entire game, and I'm kind of ashamed by that.
Oh, one's the count.
Strike 3, sit down. The good thing is that Jameson will get me the XP that I need to complete the objective with flashback players, so that's good news. Oh no. Oh no. Frick.
1-0.
Oh, he is so gone. Wow, he's safe? Okay, but I'm never doing that. I'm never pulling that crap again. I don't know how he's safe. He had 35 steal. He should not be safe. I think it was Perkins that I was thinking of. I thought it was him that had the... I thought it was whatever the first batter that I had up. I thought it was him that had the 73 speed and 76 steal, but it's not. It's not him. The closest was that last Perkins, and he had 76 speed but 58 steal.
Number 41, Riley.
It's coming down now. I'll tell you what, guys, I am ready to put my AC in my room. It's time. It's too hot. It's out of here by Trout. It's out of here. Poor Trout. So, actually, I should check the progress on the team affinity grind, team build for the Angels, because I know over the weekend that's what I was working on. So maybe I didn't have to do another. Maybe I didn't have to do a 9-inning game with the lineup. Oh well, I'm stuck with it now. So either I make some progress in Team Affinity 1 or Team Affinity 2. No, I did not. After the whole monthly awards grind, I decided to take the weekend to just kind of sit back and relax and enjoy myself, really. So there was no stream over the weekend. Yeah, it was a lot, 4.5 hours to get judged. Granted, some of that time was wasted trying to help a new player, and some of that time was also wasted by, going on a rant about NASCAR. But still, even if I cut that down, that's still, let's say, between 3.5 and 4 hours. So, and plus, obviously I stream MLB The Show, but I play other video games too. On Sunday I was trying out NBA 2K23, and let me tell you something. I said when NBA 2K23 released that I was glad that I didn't buy it I didn't buy it the day that it released. I didn't want to do it. But after playing this weekend, I'm glad that I was wrong about the game being terrible. I actually love the game. I think the shooting is much easier than it has been in the past, and that's been my sticking point, or that's been the deal breaker for me when it came to the 2K games. They've made shooting so much harder since 2K18, really. And to me, that doesn't make it fun. If I can't shoot, what's the point of me playing? So, this year, it sounds, just from what I've been playing, they've made it a lot easier.
No ball, 2 strikes.
They've made it a lot easier, and the story's actually not that bad. I thought it was a lot worse when I was watching Chris Move's videos on it, just watching the story. I hated it because it was this forces me to be kind of a rough ass, kind of a trailblazer that I don't like to be. I like to be that nice guy that takes the high road and not really do that and not sink to their level. And I still hate that aspect of it, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So, yes, I did do a My Player. That's the only reason I buy or I get 2K. The only reason. I don't care about my team. I don't care about the My GM, and I haven't tried out the Jordan Challenge yet. What build? This is a I think it's a diamond sharpshooter.
Nope, that's a ball.
Or a playmaking sharpshooter, something like that. Yeah, I'm usually a sharpshooter as a base, but obviously you can't be a pure sharpshooter. You gotta what position? Point. if you're asking me to play online, I can tell you right now, I suck. I suck online, so playing with me is not going to make it better. So I just want to warn you of that right now. Plus, I really don't care for the park anyway. Like I said in a previous stream, I'm only interested in what's going on in the NBA. Whatever. Well, it's my team, but okay. I mean, really, I have not had this much fun with my career since I played NBA 2K17. And that really says a lot, because that's like my last favorite game of the 2K series. Like, I enjoyed 2K14 all the way up to 2K17. But once they got to 18 and they introduced the park and everything, that's where I started hating it. To the point where 2K21 was actually the first year that I did not complete an entire season in the NBA. You know, at least with 2K18 and 19 and 20, I actually completed a whole season. But 21 and 22, I did not. But now this year, I definitely feel like I'm gonna complete it, especially for a game that was for free, because I have the premium PlayStation Plus sub, so I get games like that for free as part of the PlayStation monthly free game. So it literally cost me nothing other than a premium sub, which I would have had anyway. I just hope they keep the shooting the way it is in 2K24. That's my only hope. Because if they do that, then I will definitely buy 2K24. Although I have to be careful with my purchases, because you know, now that I'm going to be starting to look for my own place, I'm going to have to limit the kind of games that I buy every year. And I can tell you that MLB The Show is not going anywhere. Racing games? I used to. The NASCAR games. That's in fact, the last one that I have is NASCAR Heat 5. I tried, what was it? NASCAR, dang. What was it? Sorry, I'm blanking here for a second. Whatever the game was after NASCAR Heat 5. Like, I tried that. I even pre-ordered it because what ended up happening was I did a sim, or I did like a little test of that game at Talladega Super Speedway. They had like the whole gaming thing set up there where you could play the game. So I did it. I won that race, going from the back of the pack to the front in a matter of 8 laps around Talladega. And it was barely. I will tell you, it's barely. So I posted about it on Twitter, and all of a sudden, all these NASCAR fans start coming, to me, and they're asking me questions. Oh, what was it like? How did it feel? Is this game good? What drivers were involved with this? And it was actually the one. That was my first viral tweet that I ever had. That had over gosh. It had like over 1,000 engagements and over 75 likes. with quite with like 20 comments or something like that. It was at that point it was my most viral tweet that I ever did. Of course, that got topped by another tweet later on, but
0-1's the count.
that's besides the point. And then I get that game thinking it's going to be great. You know, the game's going to be awesome. And it was so bad. Oh my God, you could not drive it. It felt like I would wreck before we would even take the green flag. I was like, this game is garbage. This is not the same game that I was playing at Talladega. Something happened. But I was after that, I was like, forget it. I'm not playing another racing game like that. If you want my honest opinion, CJ, if you want to play a real racing game, invest in iRacing. That is the most realistic, or that's probably the best racing game that we're going to have for a while. Until, you know, whatever the developer who makes all the NASCAR games decides that they actually want to put forth an effort. Yeah, so just do iRacing, because iRacing, that's what all, you obviously know, that's what the NASCAR drivers do, that's what some of the top online racers do, so, yeah, I would invest in it too, but it's just like, I have no room to do a setup. I have no room in my room to be able to do it. I would need a bigger space. Otherwise, because I actually have, well before I got a PlayStation 4, so we're going back to my days, my last few years, my last 2 years of high school, basically. So my junior and senior year, I ended up joining a racing league with a bunch of other players that I met online. And oh my gosh, we actually had the best time. Like, yeah, at times we did get tense with each other, but we had a hell of a time. Just racing. Every Friday we would race the schedule. And while we did it, we did halfway. We did do 2 times wear and tear plus fuel usage as well. So it kind of balanced out that even though we were only doing half the distance, we were doing twice the wear and tear on the tires and fuel usage. So, but I mean, it was a hell of a lot of fun. And all those guys that I raced with, they're all on iRacing. Oh, thank you, Landon. I appreciate that. Yeah, I needed it. I needed it badly. Wow. The stream is all right. I'm hopeful here that I make good progress uh, on the June Tops Now program. Diamond Duos pack. Great. All right. Yeah, but that is what it is. So, oh, I needed more. Okay, well, I think I can finish that up. Because you're talking about 500, so let's see. Oops. I meant to go to the Team Affinity. Let's see. Okay, that makes sense that that was the one. All right. Oh, look at that. Okay. let's see. Who are we gonna go with this time? Kyle Hendricks has no velo. Like, seriously, that's 45 velo. How do you justify that? Dude, not even Kershaw, not even Scherzer have that bad a velocity. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They have nerfed him. They nerfed him so bad. At least Lodolo is actually, like, decent in terms of, velocity. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Go with Big Mac. The only problem is he has that 57 vision, so I don't know. I guess we'll go with him. It really doesn't matter to me, honestly. Alright. I guess we'll go A's. Who cares? Alright, give me something good. Give me something good. Pack 5? Okay, so I could get David Justice or Walter Johnson. That's Mac on Roy. Ah! I got nerfed. I got nerfed. That's why I don't like to buy the Diamond Duos packs. Alright, well, anyway. So, clearly, as I probably figured, I was gonna need those relief pitchers that were part of the tops now. Garrett Anderson, yes. Yeah, I need Garrett Anderson, and then I need... Yeah, AJ. Okay, so those. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some conquest games, and hopefully by earning the hold and the save with these two guys right here, that'll at least boost me up to. That'll at least give me a boost if Perkins and Monasterio and Berger don't end up doing anything. I will say, though, that I'm going to try and do a Rangers team build now. Okay, that's Mariners. There we go. Oh, no, Braves. Too far. Too far. I guess we'll go with Joey Gallo. And then Nelson Cruz there. And then Marcus Semien. Sure, Nate Lowe, that's fine. Jonah Heim. Mitch Garber. Actually, no, Corey Seager. Actually, let's go with that Corey Seager. That's the nerfed Corey Seager. So Mitch Garber, Mike Napoli, Dallas Garcia, and Ladeos. You did. I'm fairly certain you did. So I'll tell you what. Let me finish this up. Or actually, hold on. CJ, yeah, you did like 10 days ago. Has it really been 10 days? I thought we did our game sooner. Well, if you aren't sure, you're more than welcome to try to redeem it again. Oh, you did anyway. Okay. Well then, yeah. So let me just finish up on the June Tops Now program because I only have a little bit left to do. Oh, actually, I should put Corbin Carroll in center rather than. Sorry, I didn't see that Corbin Carroll. Yeah, no. I mean, No, I wanted Corbin Carroll. Give me Corbin. Is that Corbin? Thank you. I mean, I really don't need much from Carroll anyway. I have the points, just haven't redeemed them yet. Redeem them whenever you want, CJ. It's totally up to you. So Corbin Carroll will at least help me with getting even more XP. Alright, let's do this. But redeem it whenever you want. Whenever you want, CJ. I do know that I owe AJ a game. And yeah, that's it. I just owe AJ a game. So hopefully he'll be on tonight. Right? I owe AJ.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
Attaboy Monasterio. So we can do it whatever. Landon, I owe him a game. Oh no! God damn it. Not what I wanted.
Nope. Ball one, no strike. Hey, two.
Strike three, sit down.
Ball one's the count. Ball and two.
Strike three, sit down.
No, inside.
Actually, I think this is the first time I'm ever using a supercharged player in my lineup. Oh no, actually, I think I used it another. I think I used another player. What do they want? They want a cutter. Sorry, I really can't see the screen thing, so unfortunately that's the thing that's holding up my camera right now is blocking my view of the bottom part of my screen, so
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Blue, number 29, Toronto.
get in there, Seager. Hell yeah.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Dang it. Oh, go, go, go! Thank you for diving so stupidly. I was ready to not even advance the runners.
The catcher, number 28, Jonah.
But if they want to make my job easy and dive for it and completely miss, all power to them.
Outside, that's a ball.
I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow, especially if the BR program absolutely sucks. Like, if that happens, then if the BR program literally has nothing to it, then I'm not even going to grind it. And you guys know that my only interest in any online play is if there are Mets cards that I need to get.
He's out.
Your attention, please.
Alright, Smith, Swabber, is that how it...
Hey! 0-1. Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Sorry, that was just me messing up on my thing. It's so weird, like, not having to worry about stick drift. Excuse me. Still dealing with that cough.
Hey! No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Come on, ground ball, double play, move on to the third inning.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, not a double play. But I suppose as long as it gets outs, then that's all I really care about.
Hey! 0-1's the count. 0-2. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down.
Your
Awesome.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Blues. Number 55.
And now let's get Grant Anderson up and warming. And again, I'm going to do my best here not to hit a home run, so all going to be contact spins. If I get a base hit, great. If not, oh well. Oh no, you're kidding me. I am getting a double? Well, is that even going to register as a double? I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. Game log. Inning number 3. Let's see. Oh, single. Out while... Yeah. So they only counted it as a single. Oh well. I kind of figured that's what would happen. But whatever. Again, I'm not trying to get on base here. Like, all I'm doing is just getting base hits. Because I don't want to score another run. If I score another run, that takes the save out of the question for Grant Anderson. And yeah, I can use Smith Swabber to be able to get that save, but I don't want to do that. I want to give all the I want to give both tops now pitchers an opportunity to be able to get XP.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Plus, I'm really also strike 3, sit out.
0-1's the count. Yeah.
And no, I'm not worried about the Brewers scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd here. I've never had that happen. Although I probably just jinxed myself. Strike 3, sit down.
No batter number 6. Shortstop.
All right, there we go. Nice. Nathan Eovaldi got... Ooh. Rangers still fell short. That's okay. 2 fell short. 260 is all I got out of it, but at least if I do that again, if I do 260 again, then I'm done with the program. So, do it all over again. Why not? There we go, a nice double. Corbin Carroll. Maybe I want to try to steal with him. He's safe.
It's in there.
Nice double. What the heck? Did you guys see that? That center fielder literally just glitched right over to the ball. Like, dude, how long am I streaming? I'm probably gonna do the co-op game with Landon, and then that'll probably be it. I mean, like, there's really not much else for me to grind in terms of Diamond Dynasty. Once the program is done, the program is done. There's nothing else left for me to grind. I already said I'm not grinding ranked seasons. I'll do co-op, like, don't get me wrong, but that's about it. That's why I'm saying there needs to be more content. Right now, there's nothing. We're getting a new BR program tomorrow, and I'm hopeful that there's a Mets player there. If there's not, then there's really nothing worth online. There's nothing online worth grinding for.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down. What Mets player would I prefer? Mike Piazza. I'd like to see a Mike Piazza card. Let's see. I think it would be cool if they added Carlos Beltran to the thing. They already did a Carlos Delgado veteran card, so that's out of the question. Maybe they'll do a Jose Reyes card. That'd be awesome. Jose Reyes with his speed. And you never know. You never know. Piazza was a BR reward in the past. Strike 3, sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 29, Trevor.
Yep, absolutely. Reyes had the speed, he had the contact. He was fun. He was. But I don't know if they have the rights to him. They haven't had the rights for him since MLB The Show 18. Although maybe they did have him in 19. I don't recall him being in 19. But at least if he's been, we'll see. Beltran would be cool too. That just depends if they are ready to forgive for the cheating or the cheating in 2017. BJ Upton. Yeah, that would be a good postseason thing to do. But I feel like they're gonna go, if they're gonna add new cards, they're either gonna wait till set 3 comes out. But I feel like they would do All-Stars instead. They either start doing All-Stars. I don't. Hold on.
Your attention, please.
So, I don't know what they're going to do for set 3. I feel like that's where we're going to get the All-Star content. Although, that would put it in the middle of July, and by that time, isn't the All-Star game going to be over already? I don't know. So maybe it would make more sense to do All-Star content at the end of set 2. Because that way you can still use those cards. Strike 3, sit down. Oh yeah, absolutely. They have yet to do a home run derby pack or a home run derby series that doesn't include Pete Alonso. Although, let's be honest, this year they may not do it, only because it's not certain whether he's going to be back in time for the home run derby. He may have the most home runs in the major leagues right now, but he could slip, or whoever could keep not whoever, but Jorge Soler could take over the lead, and he'll just keep going down and down and down. Oh yeah, you're telling me. In 2019, I remember using his 2019, or the one from 2019. Holy crap, was that a good card. And that was a lucky-ass pull. That was, like, unbelievable. I actually had to double-check to make sure they weren't pulling my leg when they said I pulled him. Oh, I did. But that was also, but CJ, you also have to also keep in mind that was the year that I pulled Trout twice in packs. So that was like the year of the horseshoe for me in terms of pack luck. Unfortunately speaking, I have not had that pack luck since. Yeah. I was like, I wish I was streaming at that point because I'm sure I could have exploded with the amount of pack luck that I was getting. I'm sure I could have been a bigger streamer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Excuse me. Nice, dude. That's awesome.
0-1's the count. Outside.
Let me guess. When was this? 2020? MLB The Show 20? I feel like that's when you pulled live series Trout twice in 21. Nice. Yeah, I've not had such luck in pulling Trout ever since. They're like, okay, the year they got rid of TA, or the year before they got rid of TA. No, but they had Team Affinity in 21, didn't it? Or did they not have it last year? Because I felt like they had it last year.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball, that's out.
Yeah, that was I do. They didn't have it in 22. Wow. Strike 3, sit down. By the way. Wow, that's pretty disappointing. So yeah, then it had to be 21. Yeah, that would make the most sense. What are they asking for? Fastball. Should be almost done here, Landon. And then we can do our co-op game. Please, come on, tell me that I get that it's done. Should be. Hey, look at that. Yep, I'm done. Alright, so let me just do the pack openings first. Well, first I'll do this. What is this? Team Affinity 1? Yep. Alright. Give me Reggie. And then give me Chapman. Why not? 2 A's. A cool tip saw about in this game when you're batting, if you ever see. Oh, that's a good tip. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. I didn't even know about that, but thank you. That's actually really helpful. Holy crap, I have 5 of those? Dang. I guess they stopped with all the takeovers, or with all the Oh, how about that? How about that? That may just be worthy of the poll right there. Hot damn. Okay, we're going to have to open that up. Something's coming. Or at least I feel like something's coming. I don't know. Can you imagine if I get like a second chase pack? Oh my god, talk about the freaking luck. Nobody spoil it for me. Nobody spoil it. Ah, it's a low diamond. Alright. Not Mauer. Or not any of the 99s. Oh, how about that? My first Mets diamond pull. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta take a picture of this. Can I? Cool. Alright. Well, a little disappointing, but you know what? Wasn't that bad. Could have been a lot worse. Alright, so... do you want me to send the invite, Landon, or do you want to? Alright. Alright, I'll wait on it. I got to, change my thing anyway. I gotta change the title so that people aren't confused, because now we're done with the Tops Now or Week 1 program. Why didn't that save? There we go. If I redeem, can we do 3? Up to you, Lyndon. Do you wanna get CJ in this? All right, CJ. If you want to redeem it, go ahead and redeem it, and we'll do a 3v3. Actually, you know what? Let me set it up. Because I have both of you as all right, so what the heck? Yeah, I'm getting that glitch too. Let me try again. Yeah, I'm not getting it either. Weird. You can send? Okay. So go ahead and send. Interesting. That's weird. Yeah, but he's saying that, normally when he does want to redeem it, he can't for some reason. That's what he's saying. So, there we go. Yeah, I'm not. I'm glitching out. So, CJ, what's your? We're doing do the 3v3. Do 3v3. So, CJ, tell Landon what your gamer tag is. There you go, Landon. Uh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he's talking to you, CJ. Okay, cool. So then let's do it. Jake Bowers only is supercharged. Well, he was supercharged, but said 8 seconds. Let's do it. All right. Now, I'll be totally honest. I do not know how this is going to go. I've never done a 3v3 before. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, there's Lacella. The killer. Oh, no. You didn't have to replace him or anything. Because I might not even end up with him. If it goes one per batter, I may not end up using Lacella. All right, so we're either using the unit, Seaver, the franchise. Oh, thank God. If we were going to use Nolan, there was going to be some problems. No offense to whoever picked Nolan. All right, guys, let's have a good game. Yes, sir, it is.
Leading off for the Mummies, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Mets fans. You can tell because they go with the acronym MYM. I got it.
He's out.
Woo!
1. Ball. 1-0.
Yeah, I really don't understand what the whole point of that. Like, make it look cool. How is batting with a giant pencil?
Inside, ball 2.
Cool. Exactly. It's meant for school, not for cool.
Hey.
Strike 3, sit down. Woo! Ortiz had to dig there.
Leading off for the Aliens.
Alright, so Landon's batting first.
Harper.
Nope. Ball 1.
Goodbye.
That's ball 2.
Ooh! You wanted that one. You wanted that one, Landon, I could tell.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Thank you.
Had to take a lot. Might have to, maybe that's what we gotta do for... Oh, or maybe not.
Batting third, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
So far.
Ball 2.
Ooh. Tough pitch. Tough pitch. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? Hey, do I owe you a game? I feel like I owe you a game. Alright, keep fouling it off, Landon. We got this. Doing good. How am I? I'm doing all right. You know, just doing a little co-op here with Landon and CJ here. Yeah, but unfortunately the ballpark was too big to hold. Was too big that I couldn't get out. So yeah, it was a good swing. Just unfortunate dimensions worked against us. My bad. My bad. I shouldn't have swung at that. Dang it. That was stupid of me. Who's pitching now? Oh, I am. At least I don't have to deal with the stick drift anymore, so...
Out. Oh, one's the count. No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
Oh, my bad. Bad pitch. Bad pitch. Got him! Let's go! Heads up play there, Cody. Heads up play.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Oh, we're going to do a little bunt dancing. Strike 3, sit down. Bunt dance your way straight to the bench.
Oh.
Look, that's okay, CJ, because I'm not the best hitter either. I'm not patient.
0-1.
Hence why I grounded out with David Ortiz. So, listen, you have nothing. You don't have to apologize for anything. All right, we're just having fun too. It's all about just getting together and just having some fun.
He's out.
All right, let's see if I can do La Stella magic.
Designated hitter, Tommy La Stella.
Oh, man. Man. All right, CJ, on you.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down. Very nice.
Oh, one's the count.
I got it.
Oh, and 1. No ball, 2 strikes.
Yep, bunt cheeser. Go back to the bunt cheeser or bunt dance your way straight to the bench. Too bad this ain't the dance floor, Landon. Maybe maybe they'd be doing a lot better. There you go, CJ. See? You got hit. And I heard that one. That was definitely a perfect.
Number 3, Ryan Harper.
Ball one, no strike.
Uh-oh. Double play.
Out.
Oh, no.
Safe.
We avoided it.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
All good, all good.
Turner.
Ball two.
My bad. I missed that. I missed it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Brr. Once again, I get a solid hit out of it, but just goes to the outfield for an out. Ugh. I'm going. It's all good. It's all good.
Got him.
Easy.
Ball one's the count.
Yep, that we do. Although, to be fair, it shouldn't be really much of a pitcher's duel. Ah! And just as you say that, CJ, oh, you jerk. You know what I say? Don't get mad, get even. He did a perfect on a sinker. Wow.
Nope, that's foul.
Yes, sir.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. That's how you get back at him. Strike him out. Teasers.
Ball, that's inside.
Yeah, these are probably guys that are at the 300 level. So, yeah, Landon, you can't be losing to these guys. We can't lose to them.
Ball 2.
If you lose to them, your rating goes down. My rating will stay the same, regardless, because I'm an all-star. But I'm worried about everyone else's rating.
Ball inside. Hey. 1-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, they're trolling us. They're trolling us. We gotta get back at them. My fault. I shouldn't have swung at that. My fault.
Ball that's good. No Benter off the plate. Ball 2. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Ball 4.
Okay, I guess I'll take the walk. All right, Cody, make him pay with Hammer and Hank.
Ball. Down.
Ooh! Oh man, that was the pitch right there, right there. That was it right there. All right, it's okay. We still got Yes money.
Hey. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
There you go. Yes, sir. All right, time for some La Stella magic. That is not La Stella magic. My bad, guys. My bad. Yes, sir. No glove necessary. Get your bunt cheese out of here. You got lucky with 1 home run.
Ball, that's off.
1. Knock it off, you fools.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Two count.
Now they trying to R2 me.
Full count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now down, designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Oh, my bad. I left that curve hanging.
Oh and 1. Ball, that's outside.
Come on, get there. Yes, sir.
Ball 1.
Tried to hold up. You tried.
Ball, that's out.
There you go. Good hit. Go to, go to, go to. Alright, let's see if I can cash in this time, because so far I haven't been able to cash in.
Hey, he's good.
Yeah, 99 speed Trey Turner, you were not throwing him out.
All ones the count. No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
What are they doing?
The batter, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Strike 3, sit down.
Yeah.
Strike 3, sit down. Attaboy, Cody. Or CJ, sorry.
Out.
Oh, am I up? Feel like I'm up. No, I'll refer to you as CJ. That's fine. That's how I've always referred to you, so I don't see why change it now. Yes, sir! Finally, a base hit with David Ortiz. I just wish I had done that with runners on.
The right fielder, Aaron.
If it was Trey Turner that I got on base with instead of Ortiz, maybe I would have gone there. It's all right, CJ. Don't worry about it. I get under a lot of pitches too. What? No way that was a double play. BS. I am calling BS on that. BS. There's no way that should have been a double play. Like, fine, getting Grandal out, fine, I understand that. That was pretty obvious. But La Stella, come on.
0-1.
Got freaking hosed.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, get there, CJ. Get there, get there, get there. Ah, good effort. Nice hit. Oh, they're not going to get in the third. Wow. All right, then, pull them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Edwin Diaz.
Maybe it was the animation. They were probably... What? No! Oh my God.
The center fielder, number 1, Richie Ashton.
What the... I am so sorry, guys. Maybe that's why button accuracy actually matters.
The catcher, Yasmani Rondon.
Honestly, I probably shouldn't have even thrown it to second. I probably should just... Oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. My bad. That's on me. This whole inning is on me. If I don't commit that error, we're not down by this much.
All ones the count. Oh, 1-2. He's out.
I was thinking they were going to go home, but they, yeah, we absolutely can. We just got to be patient, get some runners in, because right now we're acting like the New York Mets, where we get runners in scoring position, but we can't drive them in. Strike 3, sit down. I'm going to just fan myself real quickly. Sorry for the noise. It's yeah, should be taped there or glued there, but it's not. Heck, it's a stick. Ah. I don't know, that dropped for us. That dropped and went out of here. Let's go! Hey, Turner! He's the one that I've been able to hit with today. Alright, so we're finally on the board. See? All we need is that one to get us going. Oof.
Leading for the Marlins, the second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, I'm going to bring in someone else. Oh, can I not? Okay, do the missile. Do the missile.
Your attention, please. Now, pitching. Oh, well done.
Thank you. Ah, my bad. I left that slider right down the middle. Yikes! What is up with this?
That's ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball, that's out.
There we go.
1 strike.
Ball 4. Yep. My bad, guys. Perfect. Strike 3. Sit down.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. Let's go.
All 1. One and 1.
Come on, turn 2. Or never mind, go to first. Yeah. What am I talking about? Duh. No situational awareness. My bad.
1-0.
We're going to need those rally caps. Dang. Warning track power with Lindor.
Ball one, no strike.
I'm very surprised that they're sticking with Valdez for this long. There we go. Nice, easy double. Let's go. Hammer and Hank. What you gonna do? All right, there we go. They brought in Felix Bautista, so get ready for a lot of speed pitches.
Ball two. Ball one.
Maybe that's why they brought him in. Woo! Woo! Oh, we going big now. Yeah.
No,
Damn it. That stupid ass bunch keys. Just be careful, he may steal.
ball one's the count.
You got a big lead there. Throw over, throw over, throw over, throw over. Now the second. God damn it. Sorry.
No ball, two strikes. Nope.
Strike three, sit down. Just watch him, because sometimes he gets that big lead off a second.
Outside.
Okay, he's not doing that big lead anymore.
One ball, two strikes. Ball two.
Wow! That should have been strike three. That should have been strike three. Come on.
Handful.
Strike three, sit down. Sit your ass down, Rosarena. You got that. You got it. Nice. Broken pencil? What are the odds?
Ball and one. I got a ball, one strike.
My bad. No Listella magic today. I don't know why I couldn't. I could do it before, but I couldn't do it.
Counts 1-0.
You know, or I couldn't do it today.
One ball, one strike. One ball.
Yeah, Bautista is hard to hit. I'll give you that, CJ. So don't worry about your struggles against him. Seems like everyone struggles. Come on, guys. Let's rally. Harper on base
1-0.
and Trey Turner with a home run, and we're back in this game. Once again, the dimensions work against us. Alright, GG's, boys. Unfortunately, we had that one bad inning with Tom Seaver, and that was pretty much it. That was rough. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, see, they were all in the around 400. So, all right. Well, I guess I might as well open up these. What does it matter? All right, guys. That's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a very happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and you subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you could follow me on Twitter at TTVNextJGGen24. It's in the upper left there, so go give me a follow on Twitter. Usually I'll tweet whenever I go live. You could also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So we got the June week 1 program done, which is great. Unfortunately, that leaves me with nothing else to grind because, like I've said, the ranked season rewards are garbage. They are garbage, and I have no interest in grinding that. So I am going to be hopeful that the BR program tomorrow is actually going to be fire. So far from the rewards that I've seen, it's not. So if there are not any Mets players, I have no idea what I'm going to do. If I may even, I don't even know if I'm going to stream at all. Because there's no point in me streaming if there's nothing for me to do. So just, again, turn on notifications here on Twitch and or follow me on Twitter. You know, just keep a lookout for anything that might indicate I go live. I could end up going live, but I also might not. So just keep an eye out, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Until the next time I see you guys, have a great night.